I wonder why we find out like her is mixed up in the mission.
She is a beautiful doll, right? 100% eyes.
How can a girl make any money at something like that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny, South Street.
Harry the horse, how are ya? You know Mr. Johnson?
How goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
So, tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Does he got a place for his crep game?
We don't know yet. The heat is on. Still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
Where'd you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I hope Nathan finds a place before that lousy
Benny. Benny. It's Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
It's a pleasure.
You guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean, Nathan Detroit has been running a floating crap game and getting away with it by moving to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know you tough bums work for Detroit, rustling up new customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't tell him for me. I know that right now he's out there looking for a spot for his crap game. But nobody's going to give him a spot because they know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Fellas, I'm in terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on the account of that lousy Brannigan. And I can't even...
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
No, not at all. I hope you don't think I was talking about you, Lieutenant. They're, the lousy Brannigans, you know.
Detroit, I was just talking to your colleagues here about your crap game. I imagine you've been having a little trouble finding a spot.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live off your salary.
Nathan, find a place.
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely offer a little crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in which return I take a small cut. Now, is that a crime? Yeah. Did you find a place?
Did you find a place?
Yes, I found a place. We're holding the game tomorrow night at the Radio City Music Hall.
How you gonna fix the action?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor, and
How about the Biltmore Garage?
I tried the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he might give me a chance if I give him $1,000 bucks.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Hey, your mark is no good, huh?
What do you mean? A mark ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. It's like a promise on which you cannot welch on. It's like not saluting the flag. My mark is as good as gold, only Joey Biltmore don't think so. Don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood. Why have been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent?
Can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. Do you know what today is? It is Adelaide and I's 14th anniversary. Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nate, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Grandma Bates? I know I could be a millionaire, but where can I hold the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand,
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And now they've got a lock on the door of the gym in Public School 84. There's a stockroom behind McCloskey Bar,
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
and things be it how they are. The back of the police station is out.
so the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, Milford's the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's scrap game will float again.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know what? There's something for action. Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek.
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. Why, I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time, he was sick. And he wouldn't take penicillin on the account that he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104. Well, did it? Did it? You're so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you can borrow 1,000 from Sky.
No. That kind of money. That money ain't lending money. It's bet money. And he... So why don't I bet? Well, why don't I bet him $1,000 on something?
You'd bet against Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, provided I can think of a bet on which there's no chance of losing. You know, he likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will land on her, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake. Hey, fellas, listen. Go into Mint and find out yesterday how many pieces of cheesecake they sold yesterday and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake
Yeah.
and how much strudel?
Right.
What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. Finds out on the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Adelaide, pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You're still rehearsing.
Yeah, that's slave driver Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. He says, you don't want to eat? You just want to sneak out and eat that cheap bum named Detroit.
Well, so what'd you say to him?
I says, I'll eat whoever I want.
Oh, God bless. How's your cold?
Oh, it's okay. Nathan, happy anniversary.
An anniversary present. Up for me?
Uh-huh. I hope you like it.
Belle.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. Listen, Adelaide, about your present. I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch, gold band, and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right, I did.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're already married.
Don't worry. One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more make than a maid.
Nathan, I can do without anything, just as long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday's Mint sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel and cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey. Hey, Detroit, any news yet? Not yet, Vera. Do not worry. I will let you know. Okay, Detroit. Okay.
What was that all about?
His wife's having a baby.
Oh, well, why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Listen, honey, I know you're hungry. Fellas, do you mind taking Adelaide to the drugstore for me?
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
Me? No. You see, Adelaide, the drugstore's across the street. It's cold. There are a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. See you around.
Sky Masterson? Sky, how are ya?
Nathan, you a promoter, you?
How you doing, Sky? Say, you look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, healthy climate. And I beat him for 50 G's in blackjack.
50 G's. Say, you gonna be in town long?
Nah, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
There's a lot of action down there. Hey, you want to come with me?
No, I can't. I gotta do some stuff around here. Say, are you hungry? We could go into Mindy's and get a piece of cheesecake. They sell a lot of cheesecake.
Nah, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
Well, we all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, guys like us, Nathan, we can fight it. But we gotta remember that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, She must always take second place to ace back-to-back.
Yeah. Say, you hungry yet? We could go into Mindy's and get a piece of cheesecake or a strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And who ain't? But yet there are some that like Mindy's strudel. And what do you think he sells more of? Cheesecake or strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But if everybody's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be the betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, I thought I'd give you a little action for old time's sake. So what do you say? I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a little story.
Do we have a bet?
When I was a young man, about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "although I am not able to bankroll you off to a very large start, having no potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a guy's going to come up to you with a nice brand new deck of cards, in which the seal has not yet been broken. And this guy's going to offer to bet you he can make the jack of spades jump out of that deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you're standing there, you're going to end up with an ear full of cider." Now, Nathan, I do not claim you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, you do not think.
However, if you're really looking for some action, I'll bet you that same $1,000 that you can't tell me the color tie you have on.
What?
Well,
No bet.
Black! What a crazy color!
Hey, took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me!
Hiya, guy.
how's it with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely. We took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she said for you to pick her up at the show after the hot box. And don't be late.
Yes, dear.
I mean, yes. Yes, dear. Nathan, that's husband talk if I ever heard it. You are trapped. Natalie, you the kind of doll that's most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just say a guy should have them around only when he wants to. And they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Well, then how come you ain't got one? How come you go in the van alone?
I like to travel light. But if I wish to take a doll, there's a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll? And I name her? You bet on that. Will you bet $1,000? If I name her doll, you'll take her to the van tomorrow?
You got it back.
I choose her.
Her? Cider.
Someday, I'm gonna take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end. They do that every day.
You take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah, how do you do? How do you do? My name's Abernathy. Alberta Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's the problem? What is your trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
I've wasted my life with gambling and evil betting. But I've suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha. Oh, Agatha. Some coffee, please. Didn't I see you a little while ago here on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up enough courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would have never become a gambler at all. Had I not fallen in with those evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Well, you go right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out there trying every day, though.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know the best time for finding sinners is between midnight and dawn. Why, you might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee's so good, I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old lady. I suppose she sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. And I suppose that either of you goes one place, the other goes alone.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 pamphlets I think you should read. It'll give you great comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else, travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. But there's a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York. By plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here is another pamphlet I think you should read.
Of course, I'll need a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down to Wolf's Gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Have dinner with me or something.
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace under the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah,
Isaiah.
they're in every hotel room in the country. Scott Masterson and a Gideon Bible. Why, I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, some of the strangest information frequently comes in handy. Why, I once won 5 G's in a parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 1 dozen or more genuine sinners. I'll also guarantee you'll sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, you can ask anyone in town. I owe you 1 dozen sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
It's my favorite restaurant,
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana? Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back in the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you're describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And now I realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please, go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. Well, I'm glad to know it's just me personally, and not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know. For I've imagined a little man, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homely aroma on his pipe.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad of reckless leading Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got this guy all figured out.
I have.
Even when he smokes, all figured out, huh?
When my love comes along, I won't take a chance. Tell me just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you know at a glance by the two pair of pants.
Steady voice, my feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait until dawn. For this
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it up like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear all the gambler goes about Big Heart Girl?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. But I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the crowd. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop in again later, in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Hey, Joey, I'm calling about the, you know.
The what?
Crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Now hold on a minute, will you?
Hurry it up.
Okay, now what'd you say, Nathan?
I said the crap game.
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops were listening.
Sorry, the dice game. Listen, Joey, is it all right if I use your place tomorrow night for the game?
If I get $1,000 bucks,
I'll give it to you by tomorrow.
well then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna take that kind of attitude, I'll just Have to take my game someplace else.
Well, then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Listen, Joey. The dough is guaranteed when I lie to you.
Yes.
I'm getting from Sky Masterson.
Well, how do you know?
It's a bet that I cannot lose. I bet him $1,000 that he cannot take a certain doll to Havana.
Well, why couldn't he?
But she ain't got a doll that goes to Havana.
Well, where'd she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
But Nathan, you know it ain't a horse. It's a doll.
But Joey.
Nathan, there'll be no crap game here tomorrow night until I get my dough in advance.
But Joey, you've known me for a long, long time.
Yeah, that's why I want it in advance.
Listen, I can't talk anymore. I gotta get back to the hot box and pick up Adelaide. Just one thing. Can I at least tell the guys that we're gonna be holding the game at your place tomorrow night?
Not until I get the dough.
All right, you'll get it. Thanks a lot.
Goodbye.
And I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker!
Okay, now remember, girls, this is just a dress rehearsal. And this is what I'm saying to bring you all out. And now for the grand finale of our World Review. We take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide and the Farmerettes.
Pigeon.
How are you, handsome?
Fine, fine. Say, what do we got there?
A book?
A book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie. Ha ha.
Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me when I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
Oh, it's the same. So he asked me how long I had it. I told him I had it a long time. I told him I thought it was the time of my days with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he gave me this book and he told me to read it because he thought it might be due to the psychology.
So, you haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the psychology that tells you why certain girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Oh, tell me, would it tell what kind of guy would go for a certain kind of doll for which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, just for instance, I mean, definitely some dolls that would not go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow may seem, you can't be sure a girl won't go for him. Take us. Nathan, starting with next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. So with what I'll be making, I was wondering, well, you thought maybe we could get married?
Well, certainly we will, darling, sooner or later.
I know, Nathan.
God bless.
Thanks. But I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're already married.
Why would you think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years now, could I? People just don't do that back in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway. Anyway, I wrote we was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
She wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What kind of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan. You're welcome.
So, where's Nathan Jr. now?
Oh, well, he's at boarding school. I wrote Mother that he won the football game last Saturday.
Oh, wish I had bet on it.
Nathan, that's not all.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5?
Ah, your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her what I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Tigers or something? What are we gonna do?
We can get married.
But marriage ain't something you jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready. Nathan, what do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding bell. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Want to see it?
No, it's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, I got the wedding bell, so all we need now is our license and our blood test.
A what?
Blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they're closing my crap game, then they're opening my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to run your crap game again, are you?
Italy. How could you think such a thing? After all, why did I quit the crap game? It's because I love you, and we're going to be one of the happiest married couples there is in the world.
Anybody seen a narrator around here? I don't think so. And you. I was all dated up with Society Match for tomorrow, and he canceled it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide. I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Adelaide! Look at me! I'm down on my knees!
Oh, get up. Remind me of lousy crap game.
Adelaide, don't get yourself all upset. You and I, we're gonna be all right. After all, we do love each other, and we are gonna get married.
I believe you anymore.
But I swear it's true. Listen, honey, you'll feel better tomorrow. Come on, let's see that smile. See you tomorrow. God bless.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting over for the plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spin her wherever you figure this time to cockeyed learn. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. The female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See, no. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ears, and the nose and throat. In other words, just from wondering whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the Promofin, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the mood's alive. Then they get up at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop the grip, the pulse nasal drip, the wheezes, and the sneezes, and the silence that's really a pit. From the lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad
Nicely. What you looking at?
This guy was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have fooled off a moose at mating time.
So we don't take the doll to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Hey, where's Nathan? He ought to be lining up the game.
I don't know. I think he's trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she's always taking his mind off honest work.
Yeah, it's too bad that smart businessmen like Nathan has to go fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's Lanzarote? I'll tell you what's Lanzarote. Picture about a Minnesota man, so in love with Mississippi girl, and sacrifice everything, moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's Lanzarote. What's the daily news? I'll tell you what's the daily news. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would be a union news. That's what's in the daily news. What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home from television set once used to be something ever over. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that afflicts them, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir.
When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some guy. When you spot a child waiting out in the rain, chances are he's saying it's only a giant difference. When you meet a gent making all kinds of friends for a life that you lack the time of, call it sad, call it funny, but better than even money. That's the kind of thing you in for some now. See a joke, saving half of his dough. You can bet that will make it for some time. When a bomb flies, flying like a pumpkin of corn, it messes with the bomb, it's under the bomb of some little fraud. When you meet a bug, quickly out of the jug, and you still lifting flat, all they run. Call it hell, call it heaven, but couples about 7. Let the guy come only doing it for some time. You see a storm. When a guy wears tails with the front seat wide, who the hell do you think he's tickling me on Saturday night? In a lazy slum, it's a good steady job, and he smiles from his house for the sun. Call it dumb, call it clever, ought to give us forever. Let the guy only do it for some love, some love. Let the guy only do it for some love.
Finally lost him.
I do think it's something.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, Sarah, you spoke beautifully this morning.
No, I can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post.
Let's go inside and get some lunch.
I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to this mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah, Alberta.
Good morning, General. We didn't know you were coming to town.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
I'm sorry. We've been out holding some extra street meetings, trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's been something I've needed to talk to you about.
Won't you come inside, have some lunch with us?
No, I don't have time, dear. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no. Close the mission? But General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many other calls on us, so many other people that really need our work.
But we're doing much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a big meeting, but will anyone come? Will anyone be here?
Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I really thought the mission had a chance,
General, I personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dope first. But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer. Don't sue me. I left nicely back to the hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be here. Pardon me. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait at the hotel for the money.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Listen to me. I am going to say this once. Get back to the hotel. Wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back, even if you starve to death. Hey, Nathan. Where's the game, Detroit? Harry. Harry the horse. How's Brooklyn, Harry?
Nathan, if you do not have a place for your crap game, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
Nathan, I do hope you will not disappoint us this evening. Inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest, I think you might have heard of him. Nathan, I would like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Big?
Big.
Big Julie, welcome to our fair city, in which you know the heat is on, but do not worry, and we'll be getting you some action soon.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Nathan, if there is no crap game tonight, I am sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie doesn't like to be displeased, as you can find from those citizens whom at one time or another have displeased him. Although I will admit it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Well, Harry, you do not think I would be as rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit Well, you can bet that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can roll the dice and you get on the
Will, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Antoniac, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liverless Louie. Hey, Erie the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. Pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. Looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well, it's a party.
Indeed, what kind of party?
A birthday. A Christmas show. A baby shower. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married. What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. It is a bachelor dinner. Nathan is getting married.
Yes, sir.
For he's got bellow, he's got bellow, he's got bellow.
Nobody cannot deny.
Nobody can deny.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, it was a surprise.
Oh, but when I saw you sitting here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a...
Yes, sir. It's a bachelor dinner. It's a bachelor dinner. Yes, sir. A bachelor dinner.
Oh, Nathan. Wouldn't it be wonderful? I have an idea. We can get married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot.
For that later, we need time for a license.
You can loop.
What?
You can drive down to Maryland. And what's the name of that town? Pimlico. No. I'll marry you right away. Don't even ask for a blood test.
Ain't that help me?
And oh, Nathan, that is a great idea. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
Congratulations to you, Nathan. I only hope there's nothing in the recipe.
Oh, Nathan, I've got so many things to do before you love tomorrow night. You'll be at the show at the Hot Box, right?
Sure. I'll have the table reserved and I'll be dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I ought to wire Mother. Only, what will I wire her?
I'll send her a telegram and date it back.
Okay. Maybe I should just wait until we have 5 children. It won't take us long. Bye.
Nathan. The most beautiful doll indeed. You are one lucky fellow. You will agree, Big Julie.
Tell me, how long you know the doll?
14 years.
Let's you crack.
Nathan, you gotta find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Well, maybe it won't come. Maybe it's the doll of Anna.
How could it? It couldn't have. She couldn't have gone.
Santos Crystal, second oldest mission in Cuba.
What?
And look at this. Don't miss the dungeons in which the prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
And did you know that Christopher Columbus was buried right here?
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
Very good. What did you call it?
Dulce de leche.
What's in it besides milk?
Sugar and a sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
This is very good. I think I'll have another.
Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and cling. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. And if I were a banner, I'd wave. How do I feel? Little me, my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start hopping my string. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson in my learning?
Chemistry?
Yeah, well, sir, all I can say is if I were a fridge, I'd be burning. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. And if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. How do I feel? Ask me now that we're not caressing. Pal, if I were a talent, I know I'd be flashing my dressing. Ask me out and describe this all beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, Anna, it's so wonderful. Why don't we stay here for a couple of days and see how wonderful it really is?
I think we'd better hurry if we want to catch the late train back.
I don't want to go back.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know why I took you to Havana in the first place? I made a bet. That's how I met you in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl need a gambler?
Come on.
No!
I gotta think what's best for you.
You talk just like a missionary. Thank you for coming back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Shirley, I don't know how I'll ever get home with all this stuff. Yeah, it was nice for you girls to give it to me. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
I'm fine. Look, the girls gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night grocery shop at the grocery store and gave me a kitchen shower. Look.
What vulgar jewelry!
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah?
How do you do? Glad to meet you. You know we're eloping tomorrow night, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thanks. I feel like a housewife already. I'm just gonna love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock maybe?
This is your time of day, isn't it?
How do you like it?
So peaceful and wonderful.
Finding out something I've known for quite a while.
Sky Masterson. How did you ever get a name like Sky?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you I knew the scores. But this is one that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and as my song was born. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all that matters is yours. It's yours forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought myself was vain. I thought I knew but this is mine. That love that's sweet and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song
So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Grandmother, I thought you'd be asleep.
Hello, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We took your advice and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Cuba? You're even more tired than I am.
Someone must have tipped him off. There was all crap game from Oobland to the mission.
Look, Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah,
This would have never happened if I should have never gone with you. It was all wrong.
you went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of a doll are you anyways?
I'm a mission doll.
And now, for the final number of the evening, the Hot Box proudly presents Miss Adelaide and the Debutantes.
Thank
What is the message? Where is Nathan?
Well, it seems Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh, well, she suddenly came down with this, well, it was,
A rare tropical disease?
yeah, that's not bad. Anyway,
Nicely, where is Nathan? What's the message?
the crap game's still going on.
And since last night?
Big Julie, being the big loser he is, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he's most insistent. So we find another place, then the game goes on.
Where is the game?
Are you looking for action?
No, I'm leaving town tonight. But I'd like to talk to some of the guys before I leave. You see, Nicely, I gave my marker to, well, somebody.
I'll see you outside.
What about the message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide, Nathan has a rare tropical ant in Pittsburgh.
Sky, is Nathan out using the telephone or something? Is it the crap game again?
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised he'd change.
Change. Why is it the minute you dolls get a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations?
What about you men? Why can't you marry normal people and live a normal life in a normal home with wallpaper and bookends?
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit and yeah, Sky Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that. So when a doll gets mixed up with a guy like us, it's no good. It's no good. See you around.
Where are you going?
I don't know, Las Vegas maybe? I got a ticket on the lake plane.
Well, are you going to see Nathan before you leave?
Maybe.
Well, tell him I never want to speak to him again. And have him call me here.
Why don't you get a new guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. You'll see when you fall for somebody.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can reference spiders and cups, so it's more than a brain can stand. You can bundle or cope, so it's more than our brain can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu, 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slice looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing, and the story her folks can be told, a person can develop the cold. Not so fast. What?
Suppose you don't have big tonight. Suppose nobody's there at all. We'll explain to the general.
I don't have to explain. It'll all be very clear. I just want to get away from this place. I want to go somewhere
Where the sinners are all respectable and well behaved.
saw what they did last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Didn't you know that?
I knew that the minute he started picking on you. But I didn't think you were going to get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough...
Grandmother will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. And all I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the comfort of your comfort. I brought you flowers all but more I cannot wish you than to wish you all your love.
Miss Sarah, you've forgotten something. But being a gambler, I never forget things like this. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather forget about it.
I cannot welch on a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us just say we're even. You don't pay off on that marker. I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely, where's the craft game?
About 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
namely 24 hours.
I do not care who's tired. I'm out 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that Big Julie is a bad loser, it is merely that he wishes to win, right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500. Take 200.
But I'm half dead.
If you don't shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
Okay, Big Julie, come on. What do you want? Stay and $15 for the house. But your luck is bound.
Shut up. Another 5.
Doing more. And here comes that big lucky roll.
Ha!
Snake!
It's a good, Big Julie. Well, that green's me. But I ain't through yet. I will now play on credit.
Big Julie, the boards are slightly tight. Now, me, personally, I I'm as fresh as a daisy.
Then I will play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking out of every pot. You must by now have quite a bundle.
Being I assume the risk, it is only sure that I should assume some dough.
Troy, I'm going to roll you, willy or nilly. If I lose, I will give you my marker.
And if I lose, you'll give him cash. Let me hear it from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Ooh, I heard it.
Here's my marker. Put up your dough. Is anything wrong?
No, I owe you $1,000 signed X. How can you can write 1,000 and you cannot write your signature?
I was good in arithmetic. I stunk in English.
Yeah, this will put you through Harvard.
I'm rolling 1,000. And to change my luck, I will use my own dice.
Your own dice?
I had it made for me especially in Chicago.
Ah, Big Julie, if you're not into polite Chicago dice in the New York Craps game.
Yeah, it's pretty dedicated. Yeah.
Why don't you show me where it says that in Emily Post?
Not to seem petty, but can I see these dice? But these dice are blank.
I had the spots taken off for luck. But I remember where the spots formerly were.
You are going to roll blank dice and calling the spots from remembering where they formerly was?
Why not?
Oh, well, I see no reason.
Step aside. Come on, Big Julie. Come on, Big Julie.
A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Oh, well, I still got a chance.
Tensy. Come again.
I wish he'd fall down on his NZ.
A 10. I win.
A 10.
A 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way. Now I'm shooting 2,000. Get it off.
I just remembered. I'm getting married tonight.
Get off the 2,000.
Say, Big Julie, wouldn't it be better if we let some of the other chaps in?
Thank you. 2,000.
What a surprise.
Detroit, I think I'll take it easy this time.
What do you mean?
I'm shooting $1.
Oh, I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake eyes. I lose.
Oh, and for this, I gotta bend down.
Now I will give you a chance. I'm going to roll you for 3,000.
3 G's?
Troy, I'm going to roll you for 3 G's. Put it down there.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it right in your pocket?
Yeah. 11. I win.
That cleans me.
Now it's you.
Oh, now wait a minute. Come on, you gotta give me a chance to win back my dough. With my dice.
Yeah. All right, Troy. That's fair. But what are you going to use for money?
Well, I would use my marker.
And you want Big Julie to put up cash?
Hey, Nathan's on it.
What kind of deal is this?
Take it easy.
Then when there's no spot dice, someone ought to knock the spots off him.
Hey, Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on my vacation.
Well, go ahead. Something. Put me in cement. At least I would know where I was. Here I risked my neck to set up a crap game. I could probably get married on the academy. So look how I ended up. Broken that one. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there was nothing you could do to me that would not cheer me up.
Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I would just like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
For only 1 minute.
We're shooting crap.
you want action? Do you want to make a small wager? What's a wager? Am I left-handed or am I right-handed?
Well, how would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Right down! Back up! Back up! Yeah. No! Hey, give me that back! No, you keep that gun. Gotta turn this to scissors and Roebuck.
Look, you guys. Tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 209 West 49th Street, we're holding a midnight prayer meeting. I promised I would deliver them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are high up on the paint card.
Hey, look, pal, I don't want to waste no evening and no hallelujah joint.
You won't do it as a favor to me. Do it as a favor to yourselves. I guarantee you that air in that mission smells a lot cleaner than down here. And maybe it wouldn't hurt some of you guys to learn something else besides the odds on making 4 the hard way.
You know, you've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible don't read as lively as a scrap sheet, but it's at least twice as accurate. Well, I tried. See you around, maybe.
I regret that I do not have the $1,000 to pay you.
You don't owe me anything.
What? But I thought you took the down to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Hey, Big Julie, get up. I now have enough dough to roll you with my dice.
Not a chance! With those dice, he can't make a pass to save his soul.
What did you say?
I says with them dice, he can't make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save yours. And yours, and yours and his. I'm gonna roll the dice. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 in cash against a marker for your souls. If I win, you all show up at the mission tonight.
Let me get this straight. If you lose, we each get $1,000. And if you win, we gotta show up at the Mission Dolls Cabaret.
You show up at Save Soul Mission. One meeting. Is it okay?
It's okay by me. Let's shoot crack.
Let's go. You too, Nathan? $1,000 against your souls?
Guy, I don't even know if I got it so long.
You got one someplace.
All right. Ben, how do you spell soul?
S-A-O-O-O.
All right, put down your markers.
Yeah. Come on.
Give me the dice. And give me room.
All right. Come on. Come on. Get
What's the matter, Sky? Are you turning chicken?
You guys have seen me roll for 100 G's. But I've got a little bit more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you've had a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've never been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escorts. It isn't fair. It isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and roll on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. lady. Luck to be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see. Luck let a gentleman see. How nice a dame you can be. How nice a dame you can be. I know the way to be a lady. With the luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't flirt with strangers. She have a heart. She have a soul. A lady doesn't make a mistake. I know so let's keep the party going. Let's keep the party going. Never get out of my sight. Never get out of my sight. Stay with me, stay here, baby. Stay here, baby. Luck be a lady. 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 What's the matter? Roll the dice. Roll it out, roll it out, roll it out, roll it out. Right. Ha!
I tell ya, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting.
Hey, Julie, you give your marker. And if you welch, it'll cause me no little embarrassment. And I know you don't wish to cause me embarrassment.
But if it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person to talk to me.
True.
Oh, Adelaide. Adelaide, I hope you're upset about last night. I hope nicely explained everything to you.
Please, let's not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You are my doll.
If your doll wants so, oh, I can't believe it.
Adelaide, how could you get upset over one lousy low man? Baby, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I've succeeded and you're not being able to upset me anymore. I've got you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Ah! Adelaide, don't ever do this to me again. You know how I feel about you. Listen, we'll get married. We'll have a home, a little white house, and a green fence, and a dog named Joey.
Oh, Nathan, we've got to do it soon. I've had another letter from Mother, asking a lot of questions. She's put in a letter for you, too.
A letter? From your mother for me? Ooh. Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. What is this? I'm not your manager?
I was going to promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family, Adelaide, and the 5 children, and the one that's on the way.
What? She wanted me to come visit. I had to tell her something.
Don't they know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. I feel like a heel.
Nathan, we can make everything all right. It's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes till. That's a loaf right now.
Okay, Adelaide. I can't.
Why not?
I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Go,
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
But I promise you, it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me everything under the sun, and you give me a kiss, and you're grabbing your hat, and you're off to the races again. When I think of the time gone by, when I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
and sue me, what can you do? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead and hate me.
The best years of my life, I was a fool to sing to you.
All right already, I'm just no good at it. All right already. It's true. So new. So sue me, what can you do me? I love
You
you.
gamble here, you gamble there, you gamble on everything else to me, and I'm thinking, keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time, gone by, I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, what can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me.
When you wanted me tail, come to me to tell you.
All right already, so call a policeman. All right already, it's true. So new. So sue me, what can you do me?
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that. I'm taking a try, I'm telling a run. I'm telling you not to go through. When I think of the time, gone by. When I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It's several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Well, maybe your watch is bad. General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words haven't reached them.
Is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit? Miss Sarah, here you are. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry I didn't have time to clean them up.
Won't you gentlemen please down?
Sit down!
Gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the Save a Soul mission.
Just a minute, you guys. This is a mission, not Rose Land. And I suggest that you do not indulge in any unpleasantness. Since I am required to depart for Points West tonight, I am appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo in my place. Nathan, anybody who does not conduct himself according to Hoyle, well, it's a Sky Matheson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys. Sister Abernathy, your dice.
Thank you. Gentlemen, we're honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Hey, Benny, give testimony.
No, ain't no
Benny, tell what a bum you are.
I was once a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more. I thank you.
Peter, don't you feel better now?
I'm all right.
Anyone else?
Big Julie.
Big Julie?
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid. But ever since then, I've gone straight, which I can prove by my record. 33 arrests and no convictions.
Anyone else?
Harry! Oh no!
Oh, well, like when Scott was rolling us for our souls.
I beg your pardon.
Sky Master said he rolled us $1,000 against our souls. That is why we are here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masters has won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This whole meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have a remarkable word.
Hasn't she, though? Thank you.
Hey! I said hey! I ain't finished giving my testimony yet! My sins is that when Sky was rolling us for the $1,000, I wished I would have had the one instead of to come here. But you know, now that I'm here, I still wish it!
Anyone else?
Brother Nicely Johnson!
I
Nicely
did it.
Johnson!
Get up.
Get up, you fat water buffalo!
Well, it happened to me kind of funny. Like a dream. That's it, a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along. And there I stood, and I hollered, someone save me! But the passengers, they know right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under, by the dark will tell your second coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sail away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist. And there I stood, nicely packing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said beware. People all said beware. People all said beware. People all said beware. Of the ship, and the devil will drag you under. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're on the boat. And as I looked at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sang, and I hollered, someone save me! That's the moment I woke up, thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, sit down, sit down. Said to myself, sit down, you rock the boat. We'll drag you under, you never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you rock the boat. Sit down, you rock, sit down, sit down, sit down, you rock the boat. Sit down, you rock, sit down, sit down, sit down, you rock the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the
So, tell me, Brother Brannigan, is there anything that you would care to testify?
I'll do my testifying in court, where I will testify that you ran a floating craft into this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were there, you saw them. Any decent fellas?
I've never seen these guys before in my
There's the right broad.
Now, if you'd excuse me, officer, we would like to go on with our meeting.
I never saw a crapshooter spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they meant by holy rollers.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. The gentleman, I also have a confession to make, and I got to get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're awfully sorry, ain't we, boys? Yeah. But I also did another terrible thing. I bet a certain guy that you cannot take a certain hour to Havana on, and this I should not have done. Although it did not do me any harm, as in I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Well, sure, the guy told me he didn't take the down. And this makes me feel a whole lot better. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Flow.
Oh, go away. Oh, hello. Good evening. I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée. Oh, when are you getting married? The 12th of never. I'm sorry. I didn't get close enough to the church to be laughed at it. Gee, if I ever tell my mother. Your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement was broken. I'm afraid that might confuse her a bit. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan's dead and see to it. You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah. Oh, in Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah. Got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh? Isaiah was an ancient prophet. Don't tell me. No one cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night. Not Sky. You're not in love with Sky. You poor thing. I thought I hated him. I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him. That's love. Miss Adelaide, can men like Sky ever change? For 14 years I tried to change Nathan. I often wondered how wonderful it would be if only he was different. I thought of Sky that way too. I've sat and pictured him by the hour. Nathan, my Nathan, in a little woman's